All right. Familiar familiar wrestlers, just different names. Hey guys, welcome to the Wrestling Maniac channel. Welcome to my channel for all your wrestling needs. Wrestling fans, it's a channel for you. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Help me get to 1,000 subs. Almost there. So help me get to 1,000 subs. Also join membership down below. It's not that expensive. Once I get to 1,000, I'll be working on the membership stuff. But yeah, how become a member. All right, man. So let's get on with this. Let's get on with this video. This is TNA. I don't really know if I'm gonna talk much about TNA. I don't know if I'm gonna do like Impact reviews or PLE pay-per-view reviews. I did not do a Genesis review. I did watch it, but I'm not gonna do it. But never mind. But on the Impact premiere on AMC and making a second appearance at Genesis, former superstars Cora Jade and Sonya Deville made their debuts in, well, Sonya Deville made her debut. Cora Jade has been in Impact before, but they have different names now. So Sonya Deville and Cora Jade. Sonya Deville is in TNA. She be rebranded as Daria RAE. Daria is her first name. Okay, don't know where the RAE comes from, but Daria is from her first name. And Cora Jade is now using her name that she used before she got to WWE, her indie name, Elayna Black. She used that. I think she was on TNA 2019 for a one-off appearance. She used that name, and she was in before she started WWE. She was used a little bit in AEW with that name. So Cora Jade and Sonya Deville are in TNA using different names now because Cora Jade is obviously copyright and Sonya Deville is copyright trademarked by WWE. So they're going by Elayna Black, her indie name, and Daria RAE is Sonya Deville's new name. Now the difference is Daria RAE is in a management position, a heel management position, very similar to her character in WWE when Sonya was in management too for about a year or two. Remember that time? It was like early on in the pandemic, and then from 2021, 2022, maybe a little bit 2023. And I remember a lot of people had issue with her in the Naomi stuff. Remember, she had it out for Naomi. And Cora Jade, who was released a couple months ago, last year, maybe 6, 7, 8 months ago. So yeah, she's been in the indie scene. So Cora Jade is in Elayna Black. Now, so we got a bit of a contract update, non Daria, but on Elayna. She signed for 1 year. So she's only signed for 1 year TNA. So it's a very short term contract. We'll see where that goes in a year from now, where her status in the company, if she can stay at TNA. Is WWE gonna look to bring her back? Is she gonna have a momentum, big success at TNA where WWE is gonna be like, you know what? She's done so well there. Maybe let's look to bring her back. Or when she's done at TNA, will she go to AEW? Because let's be honest, most of the time, talent from TNA they end up leaving at some point. The Rascals has been there for some time. Just made a debut in AEW in Collision. Moose and Eddie Edwards those are the only two I could think of that have been there for maybe over a decade now. But most of the time, TNA talent end up moving on because they really get right. So eventually it happens, and obviously you can see WWE is very interested in Leon Slater, the way they are using him. But we'll see with Elayna. So Elayna Black on Genesis, when Lei Feng Li, is that her name? Former Zaya Lee of WWE, when she defeated Zarya to retain the Knocks Out Championship. Elayna Black on stage, making known she's going after the title, I guess. Making known she's going to go after the title. Okay. Daria was backstage with Santino and chastised him for that fatal four-way with his son-in-law and his daughter, who's engaged with his daughter, that she disowned Santino. She chastised him for thinking of the emotion, trying to screw him Lorenzo over. And Sirius also came out where before the main event, they had David LaGrapka, Ash. Well, former Data broke, but they had what's her Ash by Elegance. They had Tommy Dreamer and Gianna Miller give their predictions out for the main event who's going to win. But before Tommy Dreamer could give his prediction out, Daria came out and said, "We don't have time for this, and we don't care about it. But right, let's get to the main event. We'll the package." But yeah, so Cora Jade and Sonya Deville, now known as Elayna Black and Daria RAE, are in TNA. Me personally, I'll probably watch TNA more. I don't know if I'm going to do reviews on it. I'll definitely do news on TNA stuff for sure. I mean, I do AEW, WWE. I'll do news on TNA for sure. But I don't know if I'm going to do reviews on Impact. I mean, I don't even do reviews on Dynamite or Collisions. I just do WWE reviews. But I don't know. I'll think about it. What I did on the AMC, because it's a premiere, that's a special case, but I'm not sure. I didn't want to do in Genesis. I was thinking about doing it, but maybe I will. I don't know. I want to know your guys' thoughts. Like, share, subscribe, comment below, guys. Take care. Bye.